Welcome to the morning tea. What's up, you guys? It is Shambong Friday, aka the best freaking day of the week. I am so happy it's the weekend.
It's the weekend. Wait, oh my God, it's the weekend. Hey, hands up for the weekend. Oh my God, it's the weekend. Real quick, Madison, let me say this real quick before you jump into the preview.
Yes.
I just want to say shout out to everyone that has had a long and stressful work week, whether you were, bagging groceries, whether you were in the scientist lab, whether you were pushing papers at home, whether you're Courtney or Madison sitting wherever you're sitting, doing production and saying Kiki to the T Tribe. Shout out to everyone that made it to the end of your work week, no matter how long or short it was. We made it! Woo!
Honestly, Courtney, I needed that because there were several times this week that I was not sure I was going to make it.
You made it, girl! And you did that.
We made it. We can deep breath. You're also rocking my favorite sweatshirt that you have, your AOL hoodie.
Oh, the America Online one? Let me get y'all into the game.
Yes.
Ooh.
I love it. I love that one so much. Yes. I love it. You guys, we have so much to talk about today. We're going to talk about more information in regard to the Tristan Thompson situation. It's heating up. There's more tea. The alleged baby mama is now speaking out on her private Instagram, but we got the screenshot. She's calling E! News out for lying. She said her truth shall be revealed, and I cannot wait for her truth to be revealed. We also have more info from Tristan's side, too. He's claiming that this whole hookup happened even before Khloe entered his life, but you guys, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I don't buy it at all, just based off of the text messages, so goodbye, nope.
Not buying it. I think it's easy for him to be like, oh yeah, that was a long time ago. But we all know Tristan Thompson. He has a pattern of behavior that cannot be denied. So I just...
Exactly.
We'll get to it. It's a lot to break down. I'm already irritated. We also are talking about one of Kanye's former bodyguards is spilling the secrets on how Kanye was as a client, one of his strange rules, why he got fired. It's some very interesting Kanye tea.
They don't make them sign NDAs?
So it sounds like this guy was fired abruptly without any sort of maybe agreement, or I think he spilled it just enough that he probably wouldn't get in trouble. Because I'll say, like,
Gotcha.
He towed the line. How about that? He towed the line.
Gotcha. He had his little ballet shoes on, and he was giving us on the toes, girl, and as the girls say. I feel you. I feel you.
Yes, exactly. We also are talking about Miss Larsa. Larsa was shading her ex-husband, and I just had to throw her into the docket because we always kind of make fun of her, but she made the docket today, so that's exciting for Larsa. Girl, you got it. Claps for Larsa.
I can't see the chat, but I hope the whole chat is going, who right now? Larsa, who's that? Who's that?
We also, you guys, are talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine, the Jonas Brothers, Katy Perry, Adele, Cardi B, where we've got an update on the Mary Kay Olsen divorce drama, Ashley Benson and Cara Delevingne, a whole situation and a half with that. G-Eazy's involved now. Fans are going crazy.
I heard.
It's a lot.
Madison,
also, yes.
Do you believe that G-Eazy was also sucking the Maybelline, perhaps the CoverGirl, off of Ashley Benson's face, much like he did to the Fenty off of Megan Thee Stallion's face?
Oh, that is exactly what I think. And that is exactly what I think is happening. And I cannot wait till we get to that part of the show. We also, and I'm so excited for this too, because I know you're going to have some fantastic thoughts. Justin Bieber, did you see his comments on Kehlani's Instagram?
Yes, I did. And we're tagging and dragging today. Yes, we are. So if you're ready to see Justin Bieber get dragged, today is your day. I ain't even going to look at the chat during that point because ain't nobody going to stop me because he was wrong. So if you're ready to see Justin Bieber get dragged, especially if you're a Selinator, tell your girls, tell your boys, tell your people in the group chats, today is the day. Today is that day. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
I literally saw that go down on Twitter and I was like, this isn't real, right? This is not real. This cannot be happening. Why is he doing this? One of my friends who I actually interned with forever ago when I was a senior in high school, he works at a radio station in Philly now. And one of his tweets is going viral because he was like, Justin Bieber, you are on some BS trying to steal Kehlani's thunder, trying to act like your album was R&B.
I want to know why Scooter is ever so desperately trying to make a charity single go #1. Beyonce said, "Here's the Savage remix, and Megan, if you want to promote it, either way, it's going to a charity or it's going to a fundraiser. So do what you'd like." But like, Scooter is going like painfully out of his way to be number one, and I'm just trying to understand why, if this is a charity single.
Because it's Scooter Braun. We also have to shout out Night Runner. Happy Friday. The schooling at home is stressful. I know. Shout out to the moms. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for taking time to tune in and watch the tea with us. We appreciate you guys so much. We also have a special surprise for you guys. Courtney and I wanted to formally introduce our new Hollyscoop friend, Miss Amy. She's going to pop onto the tea. Leo's going to hit it. There
she is. Hey, Amy.
Hi, guys. It's so good to be here.
Yes, you guys, we wanted to show you Amy's face, formally introduce her to the Tea Tribe. I know we talked a little bit about Amy yesterday, but it just would not be the same if Amy didn't come on and say hi herself.
Yeah, I feel like we are the he and she of tea, and now we are T3. So whenever you see a awesome solo celebrity bite, you need to go and get your snacks from Amy because she's amazing. Like I said yesterday. Now y'all know what to do.
Wow, I cannot handle all of this. Thank you so much. Wow, that was great. Guys, can I just have you with me all the time? Oh, it's good to
I'll just pop out of your
Thank
pocket.
you.
Amy, the Tea Tribe is saying hi to you. They're saying welcome. Amy Martin said that you did great yesterday. She watched your videos. Everyone's saying it's so nice to meet you. So the Tea Tribe has officially welcomed you to our positivity circle. Also, sometimes we get messy, but I feel like you have no problem with that.
Oh yeah, and I was in the chat yesterday, and someone was like, "Oh, guys, don't show her how crazy we are." I'm so crazy. So like, don't worry. Let your freak flag fly. Whatever you want to talk about, this is what we're here for. Yeah, and I really appreciate the support on those videos from yesterday. Yesterday was my first day, and I was like, ah! You know, it's interesting working from home, as we all know. Like, this is hi, welcome to my office. Step into my office. Hello. You like this? My cat eats right here. What?
Yes. Your cat Spielberg. You have a cat Spielberg.
I do.
He's
adorable.
He's a cutie. You guys should follow Amy on Instagram so you can get lots of Spielberg content because he is always right there with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. He's a little cuddly cutie patootie.
Leo hit it with that handle. That way you guys can follow Amy. And yes, Kenshimita. Okay. So, Amy, this is something that every inaugural member of Hollyscoop must do. So every day we have an iconic Tea Tribe member. Her name is Miss Mika. She has been with us since the beginning, right, Courtney? I mean, literally, what, day 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Day 2?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Miss Mika she's a staple here at the tea.
Yes. And every morning tea, we have to do the Miss Mika song, the Miss Mika dance. So we will go ahead and get it started. You're going to do it with us. This is the choreography. You kind of snap. And then when we say the tea-ya, you point to your teacup. Point to your teacup, wherever it is, to the side. Point, yep. Then we see
Then we see Miss Mika.
Miss Mika. Okay? So we're gonna try it.
This is great because I've been practicing my TikTok dances.
Your first time, Amy, so no worries.
Oh, yeah. I will do my best for you guys.
Okay, ready? I will do my best. Everybody? We're teaching you Miss Mika. We got 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, we love the tea ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Friday to Mika Mix. Happy Friday, Mika.
Yes. Happy Friday, Mika. Amy, you killed it. You killed your Christmas Mika song.
That was good, Amy.
You know, you guys were great instructors, and I really appreciate that. Seriously. And this song is so catchy.
Yes, and now Amy is officially part of the tribe. I'm loving it. Loving Mommy Life said, Courtney Revolution, Maddison, my 3-year-old daughter started singing the Miss Mika song, and that is why we love it. It is a whole situation. It is a whole theme song, and we love seeing your kids sing the Miss Mika song. It like really makes our day. It really does. It does. We also have
never
Triple
expected
P
it
with
to
the
walk
cute,
over.
yes, with the cute unicorn emoji. Thank you. And you guys, I think, oh, I'm laughing. Morgan said, yeah, Amy, you are no longer a Mika Dance virgin. You killed it.
Yes.
Thank
Papa said
you.
you did good, Amy.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Also, Amy, what would you like your emoji to be? Mine is like the champagne glasses clinking.
Huh,
Courtney's is a
yeah.
crystal ball. What would you like your emoji to be? They're asking in the chat.
Ooh. The Latino one. The red
Okay.
salsa dance.
Yes.
Yes, I love that one.
I love it so much. You can just throw it whenever. You know, it's like, hey, just got breakfast. Just ate breakfast. You know?
Yeah.
Like anytime.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, Olivia,
definitely that one.
exactly. There is this cute emoji, the Latina, for our
Latino.
Latina queen, Miss Amy. Amy, we're going to go ahead and pour up the tea, but thank you so much for saying hi to the tea tribe.
Thanks for coming and
Thank
saying hi,
you guys
Amy.
so much. Thank you guys so much. It's awesome. I'm so happy to be here. You guys enjoy your tea, and I'm ready for everything that is to be spilled. Seriously, it's a lot.
Yes.
It's coming,
Yes,
girl.
thank you, Amy. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
I got my
All
tea
right,
on.
Courtney, are you ready to pour it out for some OMT? I have a hair on my lip.
Yes, go on, girl. Because the
Okay,
OMT
you
is
guys,
piping hot, girl.
The OMT is piping hot. We are kicking it off with a little Tekashi 6ix9ine news. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, you guys, he debuted his new hairdo on Instagram with his stylist Jonathan. They were listening to his new single Gooba while taking care of business, and he is rocking a rainbow look, full on.
Is that a wig,
rainbow.
Madison?
I don't think he has. I mean, I could see scalp, like real scalp. So I don't think it's a wig. I don't think so.
The only reason I ask is because I thought Jonathan was Megan's wigologist. So I wonder if that's just a really, really good lace front. Because we just saw Tekashi 6ix9ine, that music video, and his hair was black, but he had the extensions were rainbow and neon. So I wonder if that's a really good lace front.
Maybe. I don't know though. I can't. Oh, people are saying yes, it's a lace front. Yes, it's a lace front. Scalp can be misleading. Just say it.
Oh,
I love it. Okay, it's a wig.
got you,
Yes.
Madison. That's a good wig then.
He tricked me. I was like, oh wow, Tekashi's really committing on this post prison debut. But yes, I see. Oh, I see what you guys are saying now.
Yeah, you
I'm
see?
getting real close into it. Oh, I see now.
That's
I'm
a good wig.
really up close to my. Okay, yeah. Wow, that is good.
Yeah,
Jonathan, shout out to Jonathan. I mean, Megan
We
only
earning
wants
that
the
check.
best. So. Oh, he is earning. Yes, lace front on point. Yes. We have Donna Lee. Donna Lee, I can't see your full thing. Can you see her?
Can we get prayers
comment?
for my little 12-year-old brother who's going into surgery this morning? I'm scared and worried. Donnelly, you don't got to worry because we're here. We are surrounding your 12-year-old brother with lots of positivity and light and love. And we hope that your little brother will make it through the surgery just fine. No worries, Donnelly. We got your back.
Donnelly, the Tea Tribe is here for you. Courtney and I are here for you. I'm seeing all the prayer emojis going down in the chat. And you guys, this is why we love the Tea Tribe so much. You guys are so supportive of one another. And we're always here to have each other's back, even when we're talking a little bit of celebrity mess. So thank you, Donnelly. We got you. Let's go ahead and move on and talk about the Jonas Brothers. So the Jonas Brothers dropped 2 songs. They dropped an official recording of 5 More Minutes, which is the song that they performed at the Grammys. Fans have been waiting for this literally since they performed it. And then they also dropped a song with Karol G called X. Joe Bro fans are living for it. I've got to say, I'm actually really surprised that they worked with Karol G. I never saw that coming.
I'm going to tell you why perhaps that might have happened. And this is not, I want to preface this by saying that this is not like a Barb thing, but Nicki Minaj worked with Karol G on the Tusa song, and it is like number 1 in all of the Latin countries. So perhaps maybe the Jonas Brothers and their team decided, well, if we're not going to be able to make a splash in pop music the way that we were able to once upon a time ago, maybe we should go for like a Pitbull world sound, like a Jason Derulo kind of like big world sound that can kind of go anywhere in the world. And that's a smart move because they're kind of beloved, the Jonas Brothers. So I love it.
Oh, they're very beloved. I feel like everyone loves the Jonas Brothers. Year 3000 TBT. No, but you're exactly right. I feel like, again, I know we always say this, but I feel like Nicki Minaj doesn't get enough credit for being the trailblazer that she is, because I think she really is always the first one to collab with different artists, to put different sounds together, and then everyone jumps on the bandwagon. Like, even I know, Ariana and Doja Cat, they did record something even before the Nicki Minaj thing, but I think it's even interesting to me that that was never spoken about until now. Look at Nicki and Doja, their remix skyrocketed to #1, in case you forgot this week. And now all of a sudden, she's like, oh
Hey,
yeah, I have
hey.
a collab with Doja. So I just think Nicki doesn't get enough credit for really kind of setting the tone for these other artists to get some attention and love from other mainstream artists.
And I have to say, Maddison, before we move on, and this is a Nicki
Mm-hmm.
Minaj moment, real quick. There's like an article going around, and this happens often where people credit Taylor Swift specifically and only for speaking up for artists and women in the music industry, and people get upset because Nicki Minaj has also said the same things, but she's always painted as like the angry black woman. So I wanted to take this moment to be like, Taylor, we see you, we understand you, and we love that you do those things for artists, but it's also fair to
Mm-hmm.
also acknowledge and show love to Nicki Minaj, who has also gone to court for streaming rights and has done so many things behind the scenes to make it better for our artists out there. So shout out to both women.
Yes, exactly. We have Max saying Nicki Minaj is the most versatile rapper. You can't tell me she don't empower
Period.
women. And exactly. We've talked about this so much, and this is my biggest thing. And I know people think we have this relationship with Cardi B because of what happened between Courtney and Cardi B, but truthfully, I really do find it interesting to see how she's going to fit into this kind of new wave of female rappers, because it
Yeah.
is a very inclusive group. Everyone's working
Mhm.
together, everyone's celebrating each other. Even with Megan and Doja hitting #1 and #2, all of the posts I saw were like, it's a win for everyone. This is the first time in history two
Mhm.
female rappers have held #1 and #2. It's not even about who be who, it's the fact that we all won. And I haven't quite seen that same energy from Cardi. So I think it's going to be really interesting that when she does decide to release new music, how she's going to fit into all of this. Because right
I think
now,
she'll
the girls
she'll
are all
work with
about
the
supporting each
older
other.
she'll work with the older
Mm.
girls. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why is because the older girls didn't like Nicki from jump, and Cardi is like now like yeah, she's beating Nicki. Like, I have to admit, every single time, an artist hits #1, Cardi included, Lizzo included, Nicki says, congrats, you hit a #1. Lizzo, congrats, this is your moment. When Nicki and Doja hit
Mm-hmm.
#1, crickets. I thought y'all all were for
Mm-hmm.
female unity, except for when it's Nicki Minaj. That's what I have a problem with, Madison.
No, completely agree. And
But we won't get into
I've
that,
said it
girl.
once. I know. We're gonna move on, but I also find it interesting. Everyone says they love an outspoken woman until the woman actually speaks out. And I think we talked about that with Ariana Grande yesterday. We've talked about that with Taylor Swift. People love to sit in the corner and be like, "We love when women stand up for themselves. We love when you speak out." But then whenever we
Mm-hmm.
actually do, it's like, "Oh my God, you're so
What's wrong with her?
annoying!" Like, you're being a
Yes.
victim. You're angry.
Mm-hmm.
You're jaded.
It's
And it's
not
like,
fair.
I thought I was supposed to speak out. I'm very confused. I even
Yeah, I
experienced
don't like
that. Like,
that.
I
Women can be
totally,
bosses, Madison.
it's, or sometimes you are the one who's causing problems. Why are you causing problems when you're speaking out? And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
wiggle, 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 what? Anyway, I could talk about this. I could talk about Nicki and Taylor and how they are strong, independent women for literally 2 hours, longer than the morning
Yeah.
tea. But let's let's move on and talk about Katy Perry. Honestly, Courtney, I feel like you and I could talk about Nicki and Taylor for longer than we should admit, because it might be kind of embarrassing.
Got the teapot.
Yes. Okay. Katy Perry, you guys, she released Daisies. I did listen. I watched the video. Taylor Swift, nowhere to be found. Nowhere.
Oh.
Nowhere to be found.
Do y'all feel gypped? I
I
don't
was
feel
seeing some
gypped.
tweets that people felt like they were, but I
Mm-hmm.
personally, I mean, you guys know I was kind of struggling with the thought of Taylor Swift and Katy Perry collabing from forever ago, so I did not feel gypped. I actually thought the song was good. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it even
It's
better
all right.
than the other one she released. And I do have to shout out Katy Perry because I don't think a lot of women can do this. Being her natural self, showing off her pregnancy bod. Literally at one point, she is fully naked, showing off her pregnant body. And I thought that that was super empowering to see. And shout out to her, because we don't see a lot of celebrities doing that, honestly.
Do you feel like this is like a good start to her perhaps getting her mojo back in the industry a little bit, Maddison? Because we know that it appears as though to us, Katy lost her footing somewhere. Do you think that this is her securing that rope upon the mountain again, girl? It feels like that. It feels like, you know what? It's like an image rebrand, but not intentional. She just happened to get pregnant, and we all feel differently about her now.
Right. I honestly think the pregnancy couldn't have come at a better time, because it does kind of feel like she's now matured, she's grown, she's in a different headspace. It almost feels like an entirely new brand. Like, to see her go from California Girls, where she is literally having whipped cream bras, colored wigs, like all of these theatrics, to a video where it's literally her, a white outfit, barely any makeup, just in a field, on a cliff. Like, that is a pretty drastic change. And I do kind of feel like it worked out for her getting pregnant and starting a new era. It really did.
And you got to think, Madison, did we think that this is where we would be with Katy Perry the first time you heard "I Kissed a Girl"? Because I know this wasn't the future. I was thinking, girl, I thought she was going to give us whipped cream breastises for years and years and years to come. And the whipped cream breastises was like 1 year. It's fine. It's fine, obviously. But like,
it's fine.
I've never had so much fun with Katy Perry than that California, the Teenage Dream era. She did that. That's a good album. I hope this one is the same.
I know. I also feel like California Girls, like for us individually, came at like a time that we envisioned our lives for ourselves. So I think you and I just have a really special, similar connection to that song, because we were both not in California listening to that song, being like, one day that's gonna be us.
Literally, girl, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Lauren Conrad.
Literally. Shout out to Fessy. Fessy said a little Easter egg in regards to the JB release of it was in celebration of their 15 years of being in the industry. Love to my beautiful host. Interesting.
Oh,
interesting, Fessy. Okay, interesting. Yes. Jakara said, I think pregnancy changed Katy. And then Wendy said she went from rebel days to mommy mode, and completely agree. But let's move on and talk about Miss Adele. So we have some details when it comes to Adele's new dating life. We know that she was last linked to Skepta, but it doesn't sound like the Skepta thing ended up panning out. We have a new report from Hollywood Life updating us on Adele's dating life, and the source said that Adele is, quote, perfectly happy being single. Right now, her focus is reportedly on being a mom and her music.
Hey,
win for us,
let's go.
I know. And then the insider also went on to say that Adele is her best self right now, and she's at a place where things seem right.
Well, Skepta was just a Skepta snack, and girl, no calories because the body's still snatched. And she said, now who's ready to hear me holler? I am. Adele Chop's the only one I don't hear the whole year.
I am so ready for I just literally can't express it enough. I feel like words don't get across my feelings on how ready for new Adele music I am.
Maddison, you know what would be a good and interesting collab? Adele on, and I'll even take it this far, on a ballad. We need Adele hollering, and we need Aguilera, Xtina. We need her hollering too. Where is Christina? She dropped Accelerate and turned off and left us. Where is Christina?
Well, she did re-record Reflection for Mulan.
Girl, we don't even care about movies. Where is Christina's comeback? The music's on.
Remember her
tonight. We need that.
I was more of a dirty Christina Aguilera. Ladies, move.
Oh, you
gentlemen,
back, girl.
Ladies, girl,
don't make me bust out my bra, my little short skirt out, girl. I'll pour some water on the floor. Stomping, girl. Please. That's a hit. My mom would come down the stairs in the morning. I would turn the channel to VH1 so fast, girl. Click, 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 click. Girl, whew. I remember them days, girl.
The chaps, the black and blonde hair. I mean, now that was a Christina Aguilera era.
Brittany was saved for you, but Christina was dirty, girl, filthy with it, with a red man on the side. Woo!
It was like all of our pop princesses rebelled at the same time. Like they were all like, we're not perfect. We're women. And it was like all it was like all switched. That was, I'm sorry, Miley Cyrus, yes, as much as we loved her Bangers era, but she got the
Yeah,
handbook for her Bangers era from Miss Britney and
from
Miss
Christina and
Christina.
Brittany. Yeah, Brittany had the thong on
Mhm.
outside the jeans. Remember that? Outside the
Oh,
jeans. Ain't no one ever did that since then.
mhm.
Your fave Ariana couldn't do that. No shade to her. None of the pop girls today could do that and get away with it. They couldn't. Sorry, y'all. I got hyped, but shout out to
So
Brittany. I
did
hope she
I
twirling
literally got excited.
right now.
Now I just can't stop thinking of Ariana walking out like of her New York apartment with like a thong hanging out of her jeans and everyone just losing their minds.
They
Losing
would.
it. They would. But yes, shout out to Adele. We can't wait for new Adele music.
Me too.
I hope it gets here by fall. That's my goal.
I'll
What's
even take the
realistic?
summer.
Okay.
End of summer.
You think that
August.
okay. Okay.
I could take August.
All right.
A little mid-tempo
All
something,
right.
something.
Okay. I hope you're right. I hope you're spot on about that. We have Alejandra saying today is my birthday and I wanted to start my day with the morning tea. Love you guys. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We're celebrating you today, blowing out your candle. Yes.
Yes. And then Manuel said Adele and Nicki. And you know that we have wanted that collab for a long time.
I need that. That's a given. That
Yeah.
needs to be on Nicki's album or Adele's album. We need it somehow, some way. Put it on a mixtape. I'll pay for it. Whatever. I need it.
Mm-hmm. No, completely agree. Okay, let's move on and talk about Cardi B because she was amongst the celebs. There were some other celebs like Matthew McConaughey was one of them as well. They submitted messages via Facebook for like all of the graduating students this year. And Cardi B's is getting some attention because she had some interesting advice for the new grads. She reminded students that this is more than graduation, more than a diploma, it's knowledge. She said it's knowing you made it through nights of studying, which she remembers doing in high school because she didn't go to college. And then this was her parting message for everyone. So we actually have the clip for you guys to listen to, and then we'll discuss.
I ain't finished college, but I went. I just want to say congrats. Now you're about to start your life. You're about to make some money.
So everyone was kind of confused at her being just like, go make money. And then at another point, she was also like, choose classes in college that will make you money. And I think people were kind of like, for graduation, it should be all about like making your mark on the world and doing all of these other things besides just financial. But I kind of don't
That's
necessarily
not
think
her
it's that
story,
big of a deal.
though.
And that's like her brand.
Yeah, her
Getting
thing
money.
wasn't going obvious. I mean, she was honest. Let's give her that. She was honest. She didn't go to college because her life plan was a little bit different. She wanted to make money. So let's say Cardi is trying to say, if you're going to go to college, please pick the classes for a career that you know you'll hopefully, she's trying to say, be happy in and also make you some money. Because she was happy dancing and making her money, and now she's happy rapping and entertaining and getting her money. So let's say that, Maddison. It never really comes out right with her, but let's try to see the side of it today. I don't think she was trying to do anything like negative, but it just didn't come out right, I think, in my opinion.
That's how I feel too. I think she was trying to get that point across, but even earlier when she was saying the whole like picking classes based on what's going to make you money and afford the lifestyle you want, I don't think she's wrong because that is something you do have to take into account, obviously, when you're thinking of your life plan. But I think it just didn't sit well with some people because, you know, some people are like, maybe what you want to do that you love won't make you millions of dollars, and that's okay. With anything Cardi does, I think there is always some controversy, but I agree with you. I think that in this instance, we can't be mad about it. I do see a lot of you talking about her nails, and I agree. The nails were very much. They were a lot happening there. It was a lot, but that is Cardi. That is Cardi.
Oh, I see y'all comments in the chat, Wesley and all y'all.
I want to say Autumn. Autumn said, good morning, Maddison and Courtney. Happy Shambong Friday. Wonderful babes. Making cinnamon waffles. Yum, yum. Yum. And I have Toy Story on loop on Disney Plus. Just love it so much. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Thank you, Autumn.
Hey, Autumn.
And those cinnamon pancakes sound amazing.
Listen, I need a stack ASAP. Sound good. And Toy Story on a loop. Toy
Really?
Story is a hit. So
I
you're
know.
right now
Ugh,
the top
Autumn.
movie theater in the country, I'm sure.
Autumn always has the best taste. She really, really does.
Always.
Okay, let's move on and get into the couples therapy portion of the show, our celebrity couples news. Kicking things off with Mary-Kate Olsen tea. I know we had some requests and there is more tea to this situation. So Us Magazine reports that Mary-Kate Olsen's emergency divorce filing, remember she put in that emergency order to try to get it pushed through the court. She had to do that because of Corona, all of these things. Well, it was actually denied. New York court system said, nope, sorry, girl, we are not processing this emergency order. A spokesperson for the New York court spoke to Us Magazine and said they're only accepting essential and emergency matters. And Mary-Kate's filing technically does not count as that. They are not counting divorce as part of that. And just because she's a celebrity, they're not moving it through either. A source told E! News that things have gotten very ugly between Mary-Kate and her husband. It's become a heated divorce, and she is done with the constant drama. Ashley, her sister, her twin sister, for those of you who are too young to know who Mary-Kate and Ashley is, Ashley is reportedly there for Mary-Kate during this time. E! Reports that Mary-Kate actually left the city and is now living with Ashley and a few other friends outside of the city to just get away from the situation because it's getting bad.
Now, we don't know the whole story, Maddison, but I feel like this. How do divorces get nasty? In T Tribe, Adult Tribe, Divorcee Tribe, please let me know because I don't understand how divorces get nasty if there's a prenup in place, right? There's a prenup in place. You're not having none of my money. We don't love each other anymore. We separate. How does that become mess?
So I did read something that she was asking for the prenup to be like put into place immediately. There was some sort of caveat that she was like asking for it to be upheld, which I didn't even know you had to do that. But it sounds to me like he might be trying to challenge the prenup, which is why she's really trying to just get this done. Yeah. So that's where I think it might be getting ugly because I think he's trying to challenge it a little bit just based on that one little snippet I read. Because I remember reading it and I was like, I didn't even know that you should have to ask for the prenup to stand as is. Like, I thought once that was filed through the court, like, it is what it is, sorry. But that would make sense if he's trying to challenge it, why things are getting ugly. Because now, he already came for her home because they had an issue over the apartment that they share in New York. So I think, he already came for her home, and now he might be trying to come for the moolah. And Mary-Kate has a very big bag.
Well, yeah, y'all. If y'all don't know, Mary-Kate and Ashley was doing it. It goes beyond Full House. Listen, back in my house, I got just stacks of Mary-Kate and Ashley VHS tapes because that was my jam. That was my PB&J, girl. Now, if I was Mary-Kate, I would say, girl, take the house. Girl, take the clothes. I have more than several million in the bank. He can have it, Maddison. Mary-Kate, I'm sure it might be a pride issue. Girl, you can let him have it. And you still have 3 lifetimes. Like, y'all, no exaggeration. Mary-Kate and Ashley, both together and separate, probably have 3 lifetimes worth of money in the bank. The child stars of our time, like Raven Simone, we found out, Maddison, she has not spent a cent of her Cosby Show money. Do you understand how mind-blowing that is? She said that on Instagram Live the other day. She has not spent 1 cent of her Bill Cosby money. Think about how long ago that was. Between Cheetah Girls, That's So Raven, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, everything that she's done. So Mary-Kate and Ashley got a coin. Girl, let him have a couple $100,000 and girl, take your money and run like the next bus. Goodbye. No.
That is I'm shocked. That Raven Simone fact like really has shook me to my core because like her family will be rich for generations, like just based on the Cosby money alone. So wow, that's a lot. But we also have someone weighing in here. We have Bella weighing in saying he can challenge the prenup. His lawyers would have to prove that he has a valid request. However, typically the prenup will stand since it wasn't challenged prior to execution. Then we have, thank you, Bella, with that loyalty right there.
Bella is very smart. Shout out to Bella. When it comes to legal stuff, we got to listen to Bella.
Yeah, she clearly knows what's happening. Carrie said, is the man stupid? Literally, Carrie. Yes. And then Wicked Witch said, I read he didn't renew the lease on the apartment. So that was part of the issue was like he was supposed to take care of renewing the lease. Mary-Kate thought that they were staying there. And then there was some shenanigans where she felt like he was trying to kick her out of the home. He was trying to have them evicted. Like there's all of these rumors flying around. And I'm sure like I know we're saying apartment, but you guys, the apartment that Mary Kate is living in New York is
One of
a
them Taylor Swift
multi-million
joints.
dollar.
3 stores, probably got a hot tub on 1 floor, 4 kitchens. Like, yo, I'm sure she's got like one of them Gossip Girl on steroids apartments. You know what I mean? One of them Blair
It's one of
Waldorfs.
Yeah, that you have to be like approved to live in the building. So whenever you mess with those apartments, it is actually a very big deal. It's not like Courtney or I's apartment that people would be like, oh, well, we forgot to do the lease. On to the next one.
Whoops.
I love where I live. I love my home. But I'm just saying, our apartments versus like a Mary Kate apartment, very different level of situations. Very different.
My whole apartment is probably the size of one corner of her kitchen.
But we love it. We love our homes. Don't get it twisted. No shade.
I ain't going nowhere.
Love it. Live it. And Courtney and I don't like to leave our homes anyway, even without quarantine. So that's how much we love them. But let's move on and talk about Ashley Benson, Cara Delevingne, and G-Eazy, this whole situation. So you guys know last week, Cara Delevingne, Ashley Benson, the breakup news hit. We were all kind of shook. They dated for 2 years. They just said they needed to go their separate ways. Well, then earlier this week, Ashley Benson was spotted in LA driving around with G-Eazy, and an eyewitness told E! News that they were seen kissing. So once that news got out, everyone was like, WTF, did Ashley Benson move on from Cara with G-Eazy in literally a matter of a month? Because remember, they broke up in April. We just found out about it last week. Dating rumors started going crazy. Then a fan account posted an article about defending Ashley, saying that she's allowed to have friends. And what's interesting is Ashley liked this fan account post. So then people were like, okay, is she saying that they're just friends? Is she liking it because she wants people to back off? Like, what's happening? The hate still got out of control, you guys, to the point that now Cara posted on her Instagram story, and she wanted everyone to leave Ashley alone. She said, it's more important now more than ever to spread love, not hate. To everyone hating on Ashley Benson, please stop. You don't know the truth. Only her and I do, and that's exactly how it should be.
Also, eyewitness doesn't, that's not even grainy iPhone photo. You get what I'm saying?
There are some grainy photos out there on the internet. Some grainy paparazzi photos.
Oh, so maybe I kept this up.
Lip to lip. Lip to lip.
It was lip. See, actually, I was trying to. No, if she wanted to move on, she wanted to move on, and maybe G-Eazy was looking good to her, and maybe he rang her phone, and she said, "Well, come pick me up." Maybe. Cara said, "Girl, dude, it ain't none of my business. I got eyebrows. Bye."
And that's the thing. You can't really hate on her. I agree. Like, does it seem
Moving on
fast? Does it seem kind of inappropriate to be already smooching somebody else after you just broke up with somebody? Yes, of course, as normal people, if that was our friend, we would be like, girl, what are you doing? So-and-so saw you around town kissing somebody else and you just broke up. Like, what's happening? But if Cara's fine with it, we can't really be mad.
Also, Maddison, and this is obviously very heavy speculation, not confirmation, and I feel like I literally did this when we talked about Miley and Liam, now that I'm realizing before I say it. We don't realize what kind of relationship Cara and Ashley had to begin with. So, I mean, they could have both been dating G-Eazy, and we just didn't know, and then they decided, well, it's not for the three of us anymore, and now Ashley is kissing on G-Eazy, lip to lip, without Cara.
I mean, she did say they know the truth. So
that's where I'm getting it from. She's like, y'all don't know our relationship. Y'all just saw us bringing a sex swing. You didn't know. You don't know how many participants are swinging. You just don't know.
That's true.
Being real.
That is true.
That is in the house.
Leslie said, G-Eazy making a career of sucking makeup from someone else's cheeks. And then Music Lover said, not G-Eazy, Ashley. And Julie Jewel said, he's sleazy. He's slit easy. Julie,
yo, y'all are silly. Makeup sucker.
And that's the tea. Exactly, 901 Erica. That is the tea. Okay, let's move on and talk about Justin Bieber, and then we're going to get into car dinner tea time. So, you guys, Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, we're going to have to get into it today. So, Beliebers, prepare yourselves. If you love Selena or Justin Bieber or Haley, give this video a thumbs up. Start getting your emojis of who you represent in the chat so we can see you. So you guys, Kehlani recently posted a photo on her Instagram, as any artist would, to promote her album. It was Good Until Wasn't, and she was asking fans to help it reach #1 strictly on the R&B chart. Okay? That's it. She posted a message saying, you know, our genre isn't dead, stream it. Again, very normal, run-of-the-mill post for an artist. Then here comes Justin commenting on it saying, Changes was R&B with a winky face. Consequently, he is getting dragged left and right, as he should be, because people felt like, one, Justin doesn't know the definition of R&B, and honestly, by Changes, I would agree with that. And two, some felt like he was trying to steal Kehlani's spotlight to promote his own album. Courtney, where do you stand?
Maddison, first of all, Justin Bieber needs to go to sleep and take a nap. For Justin Bieber to think that his Changes album was R&B is a joke. Justin Bieber released an album that was a caricature of R&B music, and he's trying to profit off of Black people in the same way that Ariana did. But Ariana is naturally aligned with R&B. It comes off very natural to her. She has a very soulful voice. There's nothing wrong with Justin Bieber being a pop star and leaning into that and being that, right? There's nothing wrong with him also experimenting with the R&B sound. What I have an issue with is Justin Bieber trying to take away this moment from Kehlani, who is having like the biggest album of her entire career. She's trying to push it to go #1 on R&B. We know Justin Bieber's Changes is going nowhere near #1 on the R&B charts. So why? I just want to know, believers, why do y'all think that Justin Bieber would try to take the attention in this moment away from Kehlani, all for people to drag his album? Like, he wanted us to drag his album so people would go and stream and go, oh, well, maybe let me hear what Justin was talking about. Right. Only to hear an album of Motorola ringtones, Post Malone and Lil Dicky. What I'm saying, this is an embarrassment, and I really truly wish that this era with Justin and Changes, and this doesn't even have anything to do with Haley, but I wish all of it would go away. I'm ready for a new Justin Bieber era. I'm ready for it to be 2021 or whenever he's going to drop again, so that he can give us quality music and shut his mouth. Honestly,
no, exactly. The T Tribe is totally agreeing with you. Courtney said go off, or Karina said go off. Courtney, yes. But Jillian said that's not right. He needs to stay in his own lane. Crystal A said he's trying to steal her spotlight. Kehlani's album is fire. Amy said, Justin, I'm not sure what your album was, but R&B it was not. Olivia said there was nothing R&B about Changes. It was pop at its worst. I agree with you. I really think, you know, there's something that really grinds my gears seeing an artist like Justin Bieber, who obviously is beyond mainstream, beyond successful, what have you. He is the Justin Bieber. Kind of try to steal the spotlight of someone like Kehlani, who has been working and grinding and hustling and finally getting the recognition she deserves. And then you have freaking Justin Bieber in here trying to like pawn off that. It really is just kind of gross. It's kind of
Maddison,
gross and disappointing.
I want to make a careful speculation. Now we know that Kehlani, like Justin was having Kehlani on his tour and what have you, and he had her on whatever that song was. No shade to y'all that probably like that song. Why wasn't Justin Bieber on Kehlani's album? Which was stellar, by the way, because y'all that listened to it. It was great. Folded laundry to it and everything. So good. But like, why wasn't Justin on her project? What was going on? Were you busy? Because she gave you that handout. Right. Why couldn't you wanted that pass from our culture, the R&B culture, right? So where was Justin Bieber and all of his clout, attention, and winky faces on Kehlani's album? You get what I'm saying? Did you see her as competition in the R&B genre and you didn't want to participate? Is that what it was? Because you know her album would have went #1 if Justin was on it, Maddison. But it's so convenient that he's... and here you come in her comments. Good night.
Yep, Teresa said he deserved the dragging. Cassandra said he's being a Kanye. And, Magdalene said she asked Justin and he said the song was too sexual.
But you got that yummy, 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 yummy is not?
Yeah, he literally did a whole song about having sex with his wife. If that's the case...
When I rise up, baby, come closer, that's not sexual? That's off changes. What you talking about?
If that's truly the reason, that is mind-boggling and more proof to why this is complete BS.
Girl, Justin didn't want no competition. That's what he didn't want. He didn't want no competition. Scooter said, don't you go in there, Boof, and send no. Don't you go in there and get no falsetto and send that over to that girl. Scooter said, you better keep your eye on the prize. Oh, my God. That's a mess.
That is a mess. We got Jenny, our BAT Tribe member, Jenny. Jenny said, morning, T Tribe. It's been a great Friday so far. It's my pup's 10th B-Day, and I got the call from the sheriff's office and will no longer be a city cop, moving up to a deputy. Yes!
Deputy Jenny in
Reminder
the
to work hard for your dreams. Yes, Jenny, deputy.
Yes, Jenny! Congrats!
You guys, this is why we call Jenny the most BAT Tribe member, because literally, she is a freaking deputy now.
Deputy Jenny, period. Don't play with her.
Jenny, whenever Courtney and I need security at one point in our lives, we're calling you. Because Jenny will snap the next. Jenny will snap next.
Period.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Jenny, we stand.
Congrats.
Thank you so much for sharing your news. Congratulations. All right, we're going to get into this car dinner tea. We're talking Larsa, we're talking Kanye, and we're talking all of this Tristan nonsense. So you guys, turn your volumes down.
Car dinner tea time! Hello to everyone in my studio, which is no one but me.
Hello. Okay, you guys, we're kicking it off talking about Larsa. If you don't know who Larsa is, she is often somebody who Courtney and I always joke about because she is a car dinner friend who is always trying to weasel her way into the mix. We also have a theory that Larsa is a lot of these sources that we hear from, and she's always the one who's ringing people's phones, but that is a pure speculation, not confirmation from Courtney and I. Anyway, you guys, Larsa is making news all on her own because she shaded her ex-husband on Instagram recently. She posted this selfie with the caption, find someone who will put you first. People were in the comments asking about her ex. First, she responded to a comment that said, too bad you didn't put Scottie Pippen first. And she responded saying, really? I did everything for him. Literally everything. And then she responded to another one that said, that's what Scottie did, SMH. And she responded saying, stop tripping, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. I held him down and still do. Just because I don't air his dirty laundry doesn't mean it doesn't stink. I just don't want to do his laundry anymore. That's what I picture she sounds like. That's what even though I've heard her voice, but that's what I imagine she sounds like when she's typing.
Maddison.
Do you need a shambong?
Who is this lady?
Okay. She is trying to get the clout.
Maddison, she clearly posted it on purpose because she knew what the comments were going to say, and she kept responding to comments because she knows that the engagement is going to make her appear in the search results more and on everyone's explore pages. Larsa, at this point, I would rather watch Malika Khadijah's YouTube channel than hear anything about Larsa. And you want to talk about a snooze fest? No shade to them, because I'm sure they're lovely women, but they're boring, especially alone.
Malika's YouTube channel is not good.
Malika Khadijah, they have a YouTube channel together. It'd be on my homepage because we're always talking about car dinner. And it's a... You know what? That's the triple speed YouTube channel. You put that on the triple speed, they talking like
triple speed
because they nothing either way. Sorry, I'm still trying to undo it.
Shout out to Vicky Gumbelson of Real Housewives of Orange County. Whenever someone's a snooze fest and they're talking, she goes like this. That's what you do when you're watching Malika. You pass out real quick.
I'm doing that all the time, girl. Don't have me start doing that here.
All right, this is cheers to Larsa trying to get in the news for herself. I'm laughing at all of you guys. Yes, you guys, Larsa Pippen is the woman who is the car Jenner's friend and always will be the friend as long as she doesn't mess up the bag. All right, getting into this Kanye news about Kanye's ex-bodyguard spilling secrets about Kanye. So this ex-bodyguard recently spoke to the Hollywood Raw podcast and said that Kanye was his least favorite person to work with. He said right off the bat on his first day, Kanye chewed him out for not pressing the elevator button for him when they entered a building. And when the guy said it was his first day, he didn't know where Kanye was going. This bodyguard claims that Kanye chewed him out for not calling ahead to ask where he was going in this building and what floor so he could press the button. So he was mad about having to press his own elevator button. Then he went on to say that one of Kanye's most ridiculous rules was that he always had to stay exactly 10 paces behind him, which he said is absolutely ridiculous because if anything were to happen, he's like, by the time I got up there to catch up to Kanye, the deed would be done. So really, it was a major safety issue, but Kanye insisted on this 10 paces thing. He's like, I bet he still does. The ex-bodyguard also shared that he believes, to this day, that Kim and Kanye still call the paparazzi on themselves, which hasn't been done in years. But he says that he thinks that right? But the fact that he's saying Kim and Kanye feel like they have to be on the level of YouTubers to get press, I was like, yikes. And then he also said that Kanye fired him because he accused him of hitting on Kim, which he absolutely denies. And he said Kanye is the most self-absorbed person ever.
Okay, the only thing that I'm like, girl, you were wrong with was the elevator thing. Can I tell you why?
Yes.
You're a bodyguard and it's your first day, Maddison. I'm just saying, I don't know if everyone else's mind works that way, but if I know I'm working for Kanye West, I'm calling whoever my boss is at the agency and I'm finding out, what does Kanye want to eat? Where is he going tomorrow? What does he like? What does he don't like? Because I'm not going to be trying to man up, trying to hold back some tears because Kanye done yelled at me like, I ain't gonna let no thug tear cry. I'm sorry, Mr. West. I would have already had the answers already in place. So the fact that he didn't is just poor. The fact that now, years later, you're down the line airing out some stuff, whether it's relevant or not, just shows that you deserve to be fired in the first place. So, bling, bling, bling. Good night. Kanye wins.
Yes, we have Andrea saying, I'm grateful to be part of a beautiful community. Yes, Andrea. I will say the only thing that I felt was really stupid, and if he does still do this, that 10 paces thing, only because it's a major safety issue, and I feel like you and I, we always call security out, like, especially when something happens and people are getting on properties and stuff like that. You and I are like, hello, where is the security? Well, now when it comes to Kanye, I'm kind of always going to be like, well, did this happen because you have a weird rule in place, or did this happen because your security was actually sleeping? Like, now after hearing this, I will probably always second guess anything that he claims his security did wrong.
Yeah,
anything that
because you want them to be far enough away that you forget about them, but like also not close enough for them to do their job. So it's like a catch-22. What do you want? Do you want to be protected, or do you want to potentially be snatched up?
Right. I would rather be protected. I'd be like, you can literally walk. Well, we're social distancing now, but pre-social distancing, I would have been like, please, I need one here and one here at all times.
We're small people, Madison. We need at least 2, 3. You got to be on all sides. We are tiny people. Absolutely not.
That is true. We could easily be snatched. But let's move on and talk about this Tristan Thompson news, you guys. There's a lot to break down here. So if you've been waiting for the Tristan Thompson tea, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also start getting your emojis in the chat. Tristan Thompson is a trash can, and we decided yesterday that Khloe is the muscles emoji for her working out. Ooh, ooh. All right, you guys. So you know a little bit of what's been going on this week. We had rumors that Khloe was pregnant with baby number 2. She said, no, she is not. She got really upset about it. Even a source spoke to Hollywood Life and said she felt like she needed to defend herself because she gets really hurt when people talk about her body. She thought it was a, kind of a hit on True being Tristan's daughter. So that is why she wanted to just speak out and clear the air. We had that little piece of tea. Then we also have this whole alleged third baby mama situation. She came out, had receipts earlier this week, and then yesterday we filled you in on how Khloe and Tristan sent her a cease and desist letter. And now she's speaking out and going against E! News. She posted this on her Instagram story that said, lies, where's the lie? My truth will be heard. Hashtag E! Online. This is on her private Instagram account. Remember, her name is Kimberly Alexander. But that is what she posted, and that is her kind of retaliation to the cease and desist letter.
Can we get Kimberly on the show? Can we get Kimberly in a Cynthia Markell box right between us? And girl, you can let it out here, girl. Tell us everything, girl. Whatever you got, girl, you can say it right in this. Girl, it's your time to shine. Go ahead, Leo. Hit it on what's her name so she can come on in the box. That would be good. What's her phone number, girl? She got Instagram. What's her Instagram all the time? Leo, flash her Instagram. Let me follow her, girl. I said, girl, you want to come on in the box, girl? You got a laptop, girl.
Her Instagram is private. It's like Kim Cake Baby 3. And on there it says that she is a published model, an Airbnb owner, and and a mother. So she's got some things cooking.
She's
okay. She's trying. She's trying to secure her own bag. But I gotta say, I was actually surprised that she posted that. I'm sure her attorney was like, delete immediately, because we did hear that her new counsel said she cannot say anything else regarding this matter. But the fact that she was ballsy enough to say, E-News, you're calling it wrong, I'm like, are we still believing that Tristan is innocent in this situation?
Maddison, just to put it into perspective for the three of y'all that are still like, Tristan didn't do anything wrong, why are we talking about this? Let's just put it this way. Even Young Sweet Ro had a point where it was like, here's another bikini. Ain't nothing sketchy in this picture. This woman is like, girl, come for me. And if something happened to me, y'all know who did it. Like, she is very much that. And that is why I am like 100%, I believe this woman. Anyone that is like just out there trying to get attention is just like, she would never keep this going. Also, Maddison, random, and I'm sorry to interrupt Car Jenner tea time, but whatever happened to that woman that the baby slapped? She got real quiet all of a sudden, huh?
Oh, yeah. That is. She got real quiet. That
album came out, the baby's new album came out, and we ain't heard a peep since. Maybe she got some of them first week sales.
I was going to say, I think something went under the table that is green and really makes a bag look more full. I believe that's probably what happened with that situation. Shout out to Robin. Robin said, so glad I'm here today. I've missed you guys. Robin, we've missed you. Jasmine says, right now her bio says, Khloe, don't at me. Or am I looking at the wrong IG? You might be looking at the wrong Instagram. Maybe she's changed it. But as of last night, there was nothing about it. Nothing about Khloe in her bio.
Change that Instagram, girl. She said, I'm about to be sex. That's what she said.
At Kim Cakery. I just looked it up in my notes. At Kim Cakery. So that's not it, though. But we also have a new report from TMZ, you guys. Sources close to Tristan shared that he does admit to having a one-night stand with Kimberly sometime during his rookie season in 2011 through 2012, aka before him and Khloe started dating. However, that doesn't line up with the timeline that Kimberly is claiming, because she claims Tristan fathered her child, as we know. And right now, this child is between 4 and 5 years old, which means they would have had to hooked up in 2014, 2015, 2016, sometime in that time span. And Khloe and Tristan did start dating in 2016. So just keep that in mind. After Kimberly made the paternity claim, sources told TMZ that Tristan confirmed with his legal team that he did hook up with Kimberly, but he knew he wasn't the father based on the timeline that he remembers in his brain. TMZ reports that Tristan and his attorney, Marty Singer, made it clear that if Tristan was the dad, he would gladly pay child support, but the original DNA test proved he wasn't. We know that she is requesting he take another one. TMZ's Khloe sources said that she has no direct ties to the case. She only got involved when this woman started allegedly making false claims against her in regards to the Kardashians' ties to the DNA testing center. And Khloe reportedly believes that this is solely Tristan's issue, as she does think this happened before they got together. I am not so sure, but if Khloe wants to believe that, I think that's fabulous.
Maddison, this is all that has to happen, I think, because I'm not a genetics person, right? Can't you call Jordan Craig and take Prince and have a DNA test with this young lady, Kimberly's baby, and if they share the same father gene, that's Tristan, then it's his baby. You don't even need to have him involved, girl. You don't want no blood taken, a sports star. Okay, that's fine. Miss Craig, can you come over here with the good bag and good scalp with good hair, and please bring your child, because we're about to secure the bag together. Come on, Tia. I'm Tamara. And we're gonna get this money and get what we're owed from Mr. Thompson. Absolutely. I think that if it's possible, because once again, I'm not a science person.
I think you're right.
Can they do that? Where's Bella? Legal people, medical people, is that true?
Yes. Laura said yes. Yes.
The yellow chick says that's what future baby mama did.
Fifi said, yes, you can. Ange said it is possible. Fancy Nancy, yes. Siblings test, yep. So no, you're exactly right. That definitely could happen. I just think the second DNA test needs to happen literally next week, because we're not going to let this go until we get that second DNA test. And I don't think anyone is.
And I don't want no one to know. I don't want us to know. I don't want Tristan to know. I want her to get in contact with Jordan Craig. If you're listening, Kimberly, get in contact with Jordan Craig. Legal team, get in contact with Jordan Craig. Call Jordan. Have her bring Prince over if she's with it. Jordan, please be with it. You know, it would be a nice answer to this nice resolution. And have your baby go over there and y'all can have the test. Maddison, I would love for that to happen. You want to talk about a big brother power move? If she just went around Tristan and called Jordan Craig. Oh, checkmate.
That would be
head of household, Kimberly.
That would be. I'm laughing because Wesley said Tristan's Lifetime movie, Alibaba and the 40 Baby Mamas.
What?
I am dying. And this is not Khloe's battle technically, but she's now inserted herself because, you know, obviously this woman is making claims that she has a ties and she's with him. And
she's winning.
We know Marty Singer represents pretty much every Card Jenner. So convenient that he is also Tristan's counsel. So it is all intertwined. And if Khloe wants to have another baby with this man, because she says she's not pregnant right now, she will have to deal with this situation, especially if the second DNA test comes back as positive. Then it will be something that she has to deal with. So right now she's in the clear, but she's not in the clear 110%, 1,000%. She is not. I
know Jordan Craig isn't messy, Maddison, but I need her on this one, this power play.
I know. Oh! All right, you guys, we're going to pour up one last shambong. If you have any question for us, we'll answer it real quick before we go. Pour it up, pour it up, pour it up, pour it up. And we have Andrea saying, can Kimberly take a sibling paternal test with JC? I know, Andrea. We're hoping that someone somewhere will see this and give her the idea. Cheers.
I know.
Yes. I'm clearing my throat. Oh, Wesley said, okay, here's the question. What is Wesley's emoji?
Huh. I've never thought about that before. What is Wesley's emoji?
What about
I feel like Wesley.
But Wesley.
Oh, like the yelling one that's like with the three lines, because I love that emoji. Right. Yes.
That I feel like that one because Wesley's always speaking the truth.
Yeah, like the gray one. The gray one that's like
Wendy.
Yes,
Wendy.
That's you.
Wendy's got it. Yes, Wendy, you got it. Latrice. Yes, and an emoji for Karina. Ooh, Karina. What should we do for Karina? I feel like Karina might either she needs the hair flip emoji because Karina always brings it together and she always puts people
emoji because Karina be on it when she be getting them out.
Let's do the punch. Oh, no. Okay. The Hollyscoop chat says the police emoji. And I think that should be the policewoman. Karina's the policewoman because she does. She keeps the chat together. All right. We got our emojis for Wesley and Karina. I love it, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please remember to follow us on social media. We got Instagram, Twitter. We got TikTok. We also have our own individual channels. Courtney, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at Courtney Revolution at the Green Chair Chats this Sunday at 12 p.m. We'll be getting into all sorts of stuff, so don't miss out. And also, I'll be selling my merch like I always do.
Yay! Yes, you guys definitely don't forget to tune in to Courtney's channel on Sunday. And I just uploaded a new video to my channel yesterday, so please go check it out and show us some love, please.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it after this. After Moment of the Week.
You gotta check it out. We have Shay Shay. Can we get a drop in from Devin, the vegan queen? Yeah, Devin is doing some really hard work on the fumble, but we can try to arrange that and get it pushing for you guys. Definitely Shay Shay. And you guys make sure to hit it Leo lots of love on Instagram and check in on Shambong Dave. And we'll see you guys next time on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Now, wash your hands, Leo. You better wash your hands. It's in today. You better wash your hands. Wash your hands. It's in today. You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands.